Hello guys, it's the Key Team here. Welcome back to another episode of Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. Last episode we did something, I think. I don't remember exactly. It's been over a year. This is now, well, it's been the longest running, in terms of time that it's been going on, series on my channel. We're averaging about 10% of the game done a year. So if we keep it up at this rate, I will be 24 by the time we finish this game, so I don't want that. We're gonna finish this. Probably not today, probably not tomorrow, but we are gonna finish this before Christmas this year. That is my goal. We've been doing Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders for way too long. Okay. Go back to London. Okay, that's our quest right now. Hey there, Agatha. Hey there, Poirot. No, you're not Agatha Christie. I'm sorry. Alright, so I think this is our car up here. Who's this guy? Is this Hastings?
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
I'm coming, Poirot. According to the guide, the next train departs shortly.
Alright. So I think we go over here. Maybe. No, not over there. I think this is our car.
Right, back to London.
Yep, there we go. I figured it out. First puzzle done of the episode. Okay.
Jap has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling. Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Specify that today, the 30th, that the 30th today. Ask what date it is. Oh man, I already forgot. Did he say it was August 30th?
By the way, Hastings, what day is it?
Well, looking at the calendar, it's the 30th. No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Okay.
It is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Okay. So now we need to go to the phone, right? There we go. We need to call Scotland Yard. I doubt they can do anything.
We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
Okay, we need to prepare to leave for Churston. Okay. So does that just mean leave? What can we do to... Oh. Maybe we work on our soup. What is he doing?
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Point out orders essential or acknowledge... Okay, I think we should acknowledge this.
You're right, Hastings. It is an emergency.
At last, Poirot, you're being reasonable. Poirot, you were right. I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning, after the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Interesting. Okay. So I think when we compare, we go to the typewriter, right? Let me see. Or not typewriter.
It is not a good time.
Okay. Where do I go to compare the letters? Okay. Where are the letters at? Are those the letters? No, those are newspapers. Here's a letter.
Poor Mr. Poirot. Not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps? Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time it is an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It is a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
Okay. Maybe we go over to Hastings? I don't know.
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Okay. I can go always looking in the mirror. That's my favorite part of this game. When we get to look in the mirror and give us some ego points. Okay. I don't think I understand what we need to do to compare the letters.
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag. We've missed the 6:45 train, but we have plenty of time to catch the night train.
Okay. I don't know what that got us. Maybe there was something more of these newspapers that I missed.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run. Ever since the police found the connection between the Bexhill and Andover affairs, the inquiry has barely progressed. Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
Maybe that thing on the floor?
In his haste, Hastings tore the envelope.
Okay. Oh, we got two envelopes. Or we got the two parts of it. Or no. Okay. What's the other half? Interesting.
I lock my revolver in this drawer. I've not used it in a very long time. It is not the right time.
I don't know. I don't know what we need to do. I don't really can figure it out. But I don't know where the letters are for us to compare them.
Right. Let
Oh,
us
now it
compare
works.
this new letter
What
with
in
the
the
second
world?
one.
Okay.
Let us examine this more closely.
How do I-
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
Okay,
Yes, this I is... the W is not printed properly.
I think we... Do we click on all of them?
Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with... Yes, this I is weird. However, the characters in the two words do not match.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Right there. Not the W, the I.
Yes,
Bam.
the I
Look at that.
characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Okay. Okay, I have figured
I
out
have to find
how
some
to do
other
this
similar
puzzle.
defects to confirm my theory.
Right here.
The W is not printed properly. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Bam, bam. Okay.
I have to find some...
Then the A.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Okay, so now we know that
Let
the
us now
letter
try
was
and
written
get
by
how
them.
brain cells to work.
Okay. Now I need to put our evidence together. Why does the murderer warn us late? Wrong address. Yeah, it's the error.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Oh, a telephone
Poirot, the telephone.
ring.
Must be Jap.
Okay.
I have some news from Churston. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Alright. Oh, this is cool. Look, it's got a hedge maze. You have 50 trophies to unlock? They're in the bonuses. Okay. I didn't know that.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friends. I will come soon.
Okay, so we need to investigate the site. Alright.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder.
There's the ABC guide.
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
What else? There's 4 things apparently. Oh.
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
Okay. Oh.
Apart from the wound to the...
Nope, that's just the same one. Okay.
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Interesting. I don't know what this tells us. Okay. Got a mat here.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Okay. Got a keys.
It is pointless.
Okay. Got a clock.
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Okay. I don't really know what we're learning here. Okay. He's got some money. None of it was stolen. Interesting.
Nothing appears to be missing from this wallet.
And we got that thing. It's ring.
A signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Alright. I think we're done here now, right? Is there more stuff? I don't think so. Let me look at the... Examine the crime. Okay, there's still apparently something here that we're missing. Oh, we can look at the ground, apparently?
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
What? Where? How? How do you know that? I don't... Oh! I see it now. Okay.
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What was his position when he was killed? Bam. He had his back to the bush.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Did the murderer have an ejected? Or did he see the murderer? He had his back to the bush. 1 wound. Maybe that. Yeah, bam. Died without seeing him.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
think it was somewhat planned, or I don't know. It's the only bush. I'd say planned.
The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
Theft could be a... No. There's stuff there. Murder was very
The
violent.
murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Well, alright, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. We're getting closer. We're on to another murder. Hopefully it doesn't go on for the whole alphabet. So that would be pretty bad for the people of England, but we're gonna finish this game. I know we will. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!